Previously on Trippin' Aussies.
Our journey through Queensland finally comes to an end, and we look forward to our travels through the Northern Territory as we slowly make our way up towards Darwin. If you guys missed our last episode on the Savannah Way, then jump on our channel where you can be up to date with all of our episodes. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. We have an awesome episode planned for you guys today. We begin our time here in the Northern Territory. We arrive at Tenant Creek, which is where we finished off the last episode. And yeah, it's going to be a great episode. We got plenty of things. We
spent 3 weeks in Darwin and we had lots of fun, so we hope that you enjoy the episode.
All right, we'll see you at the end, guys. Take care. We made it, guys. 7.5 hours of driving today, and here we are at Tenant Creek Caravan Park, and I'm absolutely buggered is an understatement to how I'm feeling right now. We've barely had anything to eat today too, because I think the first thing we had to eat was at Mount Isa, which was about 45 minutes into our trip this morning, so pretty keen to get set up and have a good feed. I'm absolutely starving. Then want to do a bit of washing since we're here nice and early, and well, not nice and early, but early enough that we can get a load on, and it's still quite warm and windy, and we can get hopefully you can drive by tomorrow, and then we'll just make a bit of a game plan for what we're going to do tomorrow, whether we continue heading north and trying to knock off a few things, or we just take it easy and just relax and see what's around town. But anyhow, we'll check back in and we'll let you know what the go is. Catch you soon. G'day guys, good morning. It's we just did a quick overnighter last night. It was a good night. Like I said, we didn't really have long there, but we did have a good night there. It was we felt safe and secure. The staff in the front desk were quite friendly and helpful, and yeah, we did a bit of a drive through Tenant Creek this morning just to suss out the town and what it did have and what it doesn't have much of. And but today's plans, we are back on the road. We kind of got on the road nice and early again, and we're heading. Well, we thought we were going to make it a bit of an easier day today. That's what we first thought. But then we looked on the map and we thought, yeah, it just seems to be that a lot of the great side of Northern Territory is more up north, obviously. We've either got like Alice Springs and Uluru, which is right down quite from Tenant Creek, it's south. You got Devil's Marbles is about an hour's drive from Tenant Creek south, and then Uluru is like another 9.5 hours. So you can either go that way and continue going down around the bottom side of Australia, or obviously we want to do the top end, so we're going to keep heading north, and we're going to head up to, I think today's plans, we'll head to Matareka.
Yeah, we're going to stop in at Daly Waters.
Yeah, that's right.
Have a feed.
Yep, we'll have
that will be about an hour away from Matareka.
Yeah. So it's looking to be about a 5-hour drive again today, which seems to be nothing at this point.
We only made that plan this morning. Last night we were umming and ahhing. We're going to stay 2 nights at Tenant Creek.
Yeah.
We're going to chill today, and then this morning at about 7:30 we're like, okay, what's the plan? Tom's like, no, let's just do it.
Pack up and keep moving. Which I don't mind. I actually, the driving doesn't seem to bother me too much. It is exhausting by the end of the day, but you have a good night's sleep, you wake up feeling refreshed, and I'm more than happy to get up and do it again. It doesn't bother me at all. And like I said, it's only 4.5, 5 hours. I mean, compared to the last few days when we were doing 6.5, 7-hour days. Yesterday was a 7.5 hour day worth of driving, not including stops in that. It really does.
Yeah, it felt like the last hour or two kind of. That's
just get a bit over it.
Started to feel the air.
But today, no, we thought stuff it. We're going 5 hours, absolute max today, and that's only because there's not a hell of a lot to stop along the way. Like I said, pop into Daly Waters, have a good lunch there about lunchtime, and then after that we'll drive another hour to Matareka, where they do have the thermal springs and the bitter springs, and that'll be, there's a couple of free camps and caravan parks there, which will low cost camps, which we'll call home for tonight, for the night. But we'll just play it by ear. We're winging it day by day. We just get up and we just see how we feel, and yeah, we're loving it so far. But anyhow, today's plans, you know what they are. We'll touch base with you guys along the way if we find anything cool and exciting. But other than that, we'll most likely see you at lunchtime at Daly Waters. Enjoy, guys. Take care.
Daly Waters, we're just in time. We're starving. It's lunchtime. It's hot. We've been driving for like, I don't know, almost 5 hours. So we're keen. After stopping off for a drink and lunch at Daly Waters pub, we jump back in the car for a short 1 hour drive to Mataranka, where we'll not only enjoy the thermal springs but also call it home for the night.
Alright, well, we've just set up camp for the night, just at Little Roper Station, just down the road from the Mataranka Thermal Hot Springs. So we're all set up. We're now just going to go and find a park. Alright everyone, well, we are here at Mataranka. We're down at the thermal pools. We just got down to Mataranka Homestead, where the actual thermal pools are pretty much based at, and we're on the walk on the way there, which should be looking forward to getting in the water, having a bit of a dip. And considering we've had a pretty grimy, sweaty day in the car, it's going to be nice just to clean off. So, all right, we've just come around the corner. Well, when I say around the corner from where we were, it's about another 5k drive, and we're going to go and check out the Bitter Springs, because I don't think I've got a video from the Mataranka thermal pools. There was about 6,000 people in the pool. Honestly, you had to suck in just to fit in. So I was like, nah, we're not even going to bother getting a good photo. So we took a drive, because there's another.
We did go for a swim though.
We did go for a dip. We may as well. We thought whilst we're there, we'll go for a dip. But we are going to. We're now at a place called Bitter Springs, and same deal, a bit of a thermal pool, but these ones are like less. What I say, commercialized.
No, like it's like.
They're more natural.
Yeah.
They like haven't got like retaining walls and concrete base and walls and stairs going in. They're a bit more like just natural, and you just do your thing. So let's do it.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are? What makes the sun go to sleep?
Well, good day guys, welcome to another beautiful day here in the NT, and we're on the move again. We stayed at a place in Mataranka. It was called Mataranka. It's actually called Little Roper Homestead, I think, from memory, and it was a farm stay, Little Roper Farm Stay. That's right. And it was a cool little spot. It was obviously someone's private property where they've got kind of like, you know, a different bunch of cattle, and they had some buffalo there, which was cool. We haven't seen buffalo in a little while, and the usual cattle and pigs and the whole lot, and chickens. And it was a great little spot if you got kids. If you got kids and family, then kids will have a ball, because they get to go and like feed all the animals, and you'd be up close and pat all the animals and that. And they got plenty of like kids playground areas and stuff that the kids can kind of play on. It's all like, you know, old farming equipment that they've kind of converted into like a jungle gym and whatever else you want to call it.
We finish our time at Mataranka and pass through Catherine with plans to stop off there on our return trip. Next stop though is Darwin. Okay, we finally made it to Darwin after our days and days of driving, long stretches of driving. We're tired, we're sweaty, we're hot. We set up the camper, but it's good. We're here for 8 days, so we're looking forward to it. The last like month or so has been completed as overnighters or 2 nights everywhere. So it's been packing up the camper and setting it back up again quite often. But now we can have a setup, awnings out for a whole week, just over a week. We have lots of things planned. Tom is very excited. What have you got planned for tonight?
So yeah, first night here Friday. We're like, oh, let's just go for a drive back to Sabo, we'll kill some time and see what's out and about. And I always knew that Hidden Valley racetrack was in, which is like, you know, V8 supercar racetrack. And I've always been past it, I've been in Darwin a couple of times before, and I've always just come straight past it. I've always thought, oh, it'd be nice to one day go and like check it out. So we can hear where we're staying, not too far from Hidden Valley racetrack. We could hear motorbikes going around the track. So I thought, well, let's just go and check it out. Anyway, little did we know that the North Line Speedway have the Thundercars there now, which is a pretty big event for the Speedway, and they've actually got it tonight at the Speedway, right next to the Hidden Valley racetrack. So, guess who's bought tickets? Em and I tonight in Darwin are going to go, and we're just jumping straight into the whole Darwin scene of motorsports and action-packed. We've got the Speedway tonight, which will be really fun. I'm looking forward to it.
We'll take you along, we'll show you around, and yeah, talk to you soon.
Alright guys, we've just rocked up here at Berry Springs, and by the looks of it, we're the only ones in the car park. So a bit of a hot tip, get here as early as you can now, either early in the morning or late in the afternoon. It opens at 8 AM and it's now 8:03, so yeah, we're going to get straight into it before anyone else gets here, and yeah, have the springs all to ourselves. Alright, on our way down to the springs. It's about 100 metres or so from the car park. Walk down this path here, and there's a few different entrances. You can either go to the main pool, you can go to the lower pool, and there's also like a bit of a small little pool up the very top where the actual spring starts flowing out. So anyway, we'll keep walking down. You can see here where there's a bit of a waterfall in here. This is the top section of the pools, and it's where it actually flows all the way down, and this little passage of water here, it flows down to the main pool, and then again there's another little passage of water that goes down to the lower pool. So probably not where you'd normally, you can swim here, don't get me wrong, but you'll see up in the next area that we go to, it's a much big open pool, you can swim there. But yeah, just to show you, this is the main part of the pool, the actual spring, and that is just up in the here. Yeah, we're just down here at the main pool, and you can see we are the only ones here. So this is awesome. Oh yeah, some big fish, archer fish. Alright, time to get in. Alright, here we are, Berry Spring, and it is absolutely beautiful. The water temp right now is like perfect. It's not quite like bath water temp, but it's like, it's just nice. It's just like room temperature, isn't it? We're the only ones here, which is stunning. Got the whole spring to ourselves. Alright, well that was our little time here at Berry Springs. We're just heading back to the car park now, where our car is parked. And how did you like it, babe?
I loved it.
It was nice, wasn't it?
It was nice getting here, 8 AM, no one else is here.
Yeah, it definitely pays to come early, guys. Not only was it, well, perfect day, good start to the day, but there was not one person here I mean, when we first got it anyway, there was a couple of people that rocked up not long after. But for a little while there, we had the whole pool to ourselves, and it was nice. It was just like picturesque. Had not a single ripple in the water. You could just float about, and there was heaps of fish. I was mind blown how many fish. I ended up going back to the car and getting my snorkeling gear so I could go and have a bit of a suss out. But heaps of fish in there, and yeah, great little spot. Perfect water temp. We really enjoyed it.
Amazing.
But anyway, highly recommend coming to Berry Springs here at Northern Territory. G'day guys, good morning. Welcome to another lovely day here in Darwin. And today I have a fishing charter booked in, and I barely slept last night because I was absolutely buzzing, looking forward to it. I know it's going to be a good day. There's a gem of a weather, and yeah, it's a really good charter by the sounds of it. So we're heading out with offshore boats fishing here in Darwin, and it's going to be, like I said, one heck of a day. Spoke to Jordan, who runs the business, last night, and he's promised us pretty good things, which is good. And yeah, I'm just really looking forward to today. Yeah, we'll just see how we go. I'll check in with you guys during the day, and hopefully later on this afternoon we've got ourselves a few fish for dinner. So, all right, I'll touch base with you guys soon.
Where do we go from? Where do we go from here? No one can save us from keeping clear. I don't wanna lose you, I don't wanna lose you now. 'Cause there is only one thing on my mind. Hey, 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 I just wanna see you on my new grave. Before you turn around and walk away. Hey, 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 I just wanna see you on my new grave.
Alright guys, that is a wrap for part 1 of Northern Territory and the Darwin. We hope you've enjoyed that episode. We got up to plenty of awesome things. We've had an absolute ball. But stay tuned for part 2, because we get up to...
We have Territory Day, we have Mindle Markets, we have the rodeo, and then my favourite, Adelaide River Croc Cruises.
It's going to be awesome, guys. Stay tuned. Part 2 coming up very soon.